I'll be racking the card fight Vanguard Will plus dress episode 13. I'll give it like number 29 since it has 20 likes on Crunchyroll's website. And now I'll be starting my reaction to the episode in 1-0 go. Oh, hell yeah. Man, I'm pumped for this. Ah, what? Oh, I thought for a second they were going to say that the match was canceled. Never mind. I was kind of worried they were going to cancel the final match. Finally! Yo. Ah! Yes! Wait! You know what I just realized? It's kind of fucked up. Like, they instantly heard that someone is in critical condition, essentially. And now they're hyped the fuck up like that as if there was never anyone injured that the finals match is going to start. I'm like, bro. Yo, this audience is out for blood. Jeez. And honestly, Yu is just fucking epic looking and handsome as hell as always. Yeah, Tamani was born to be a commentator here. She is doing an absolutely exceptional job, if you ask me. Hell yeah. I want him to get that revenge. Man, fuck Raika. I'm just joking. No, I actually don't hate Raika. She's zoned out again. I like how that's what she describes them all, hungry wolves. I'm like this woman. Whoa. I think our boy's going to return. The best way of returning against someone as edgy as Raika is to just beat him in a card game. That's how you do it. Because people like Raika, they're only going to understand strength. That's it. Whoa. I don't like this, though, because it shows you the stakes in this match. Damn, someone pissed in this fucking cereal. Holy shit. I'm like, bruh. All right, is it? Oh, they're already starting with the epic music. I love when I make characters say, Pukanata. All right, here it is. Oh, boy. Huh. I like the sound effect whenever they throw a freaking card. It sounds so fucking good. Like, it sounds so easy to, like, the ears. As everybody says, Ataku. All right, is it? Oh. Damn, this guy's fucking prickish. But then again, it fits in Raika's character personality because first he was like, oh, the only thing that matters in CARDFIGHT is fucking winning. And then afterwards, when our boy wins, like, oh no, this is just a fluke. Well, wouldn't a third party be able to argue against Raika that Raika's win against Yu could have potentially been a fluke win too? I'm just saying, because anyone who's made it this far in the tournament, they couldn't have achieved it through fluke luck. They've had to achieve it through various wins because their boy has taken on a lot of strong opponents like Urata, Mitriu, and all that jazz. And Tayo, too. Good! I like that. I love these bits wherever Yu is like angry and forceful. Because don't get me wrong, I like chillax Yu, but I love super ultra serious Yu. Because it's such a treat to see him like this. Damn! If he would have used a little bit more force, I think we'd have no strength to like break the table. Oh man. Oh. Huh. All right. I like it was a Gado. Okay. I'm both making some good progress in the match. Damn it! Talk about being blue balled. Right when I think he's about to do some damage, but then again, this is a final match. It ain't gonna be fucking easy. I don't think our boy thinks it's enough to beat him. Like, he knows that Rika's tough. That is actually a damn good effect because with that ability, he's able to not only utilize the card that he needs, he's also able to simultaneously to pivot for later turns of the match, considering he has an idea of the top 5 cards in his deck. It's pretty damn good effect there. Oh shit. It's the card that calls for your nightmares. Jeez! I understand that he used the cards matches ago, but still, though, just like every single time I hear about its effect, no matter how many times I hear about it, I'm just like, it feels like card needs to be a little bit nerfed. Yeah, honestly, it's only over if our boy says it's over, and that's it. That's the only time it would actually be over, because save for that, it wouldn't be over in any other circumstance here. Oh. Yes, he's about to pimp up Trickstar's or look. Yo. All that. I feel it. I feel something epic's going to happen right now. Oh, he's finally things are going towards his favor. What's he going to do? Fucking cry about it? I fucking hope Rika cries about it. Yes! And he really needs to heal, because after the massive amounts of damage he took in one of the previous turns when he's like no guarded multiple times, that at the very least is going to give our boy at least a little bit more margin of error. Damn it! Honestly, that may be the case, but eventually, though, he's going to run out of cards to be able to guard Yu with. So even though, yes, at the moment he's not causing any damage, he's at the very least forcing Rika to utilize guards. Let's hope it's no trigger. Fuck! I swear, it feels like this guy's just drawing the fucking cards he needs at the right time. He's drawing cards as if he was a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh character, like the right cards that he needs. That's only his fucking opinion when he's like, oh yeah, there is no room for fun. I think it was a capsule. Here it is. Woo! This be like one of the worst times to not have a guard. What the? How? Okay, on top of our boy not causing a lot of damage to Rekka, this is just fucking healing damage. The small amount of jazz damage he has, like straight up. I'm like, bro, this demo feels like it's gonna be no. This is chalking up to be Yu stuff this match so far. Hey, that must mean our boy must have some really damn good cards in his hands. Oh. He has a point because honestly, if you don't do it for fun, what's the point of playing a card game, you know? It's all about the fun, the experiences. It can be fun because you're playing a thing you enjoy. And besides, you can get value from losses. That's the value you can get from, and that's where the fun comes from. I really do hope they really are setting up a Raika loss artfully, because if Raika were to lose here, he will learn potentially that it could be fun to lose. But at the same time, if Raika were to win here, it wouldn't feel like a bad loss for Yu because he is a tough opponent. Ha! Finally, he's being cornered. We're finally seeing him with discomfort. Good! I hope I see more of that face. Oh, man, this feels so damn good. I like touchdown all dramatically. Honestly, the music feels so tense here. Huh. Oh, stop. He's already said. No trigger. Oh, okay. This is a draw trigger. Okay. Huh. All right. That's smart. Good! Finally, there's a time he says no guard. I was wondering when, because for a second it felt like mother freaking Raika had infinite guards. Damn, that animation is sick, especially when the rocks are lifted up in the explode. Damn, come on! Come on, RNG gods. When are we gonna shine on you? I swear, if our boy loses, I'm gonna call rigged. Oh shit, this team, like whenever this team plays character from Team Black, they're usually in danger. Sup, Ghost Stab? Hope you're having a great day right now. Yeah, we knew they weren't gonna do it. But it was funny though how instantly Mitrio was sick, and then NC announced the finals match, and then everyone was cheering. That was hilarious. It's like, bro, someone almost died, and they're like, yeah, a card game match, yeah. Like everyone was laughing. I'm like, bro. I'm like, damn. That was just hilarious and over the top. I love that scene though. That scene was incredible. I'm rooting for Yu Ghost Up because I just want to see Yu smack this guy for being arrogant as hell. I'm rooting for my boy Yu because I want his sisters and his mother to be happy because of that. That could have happened, but this series will never live up to say Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh had the balls of killing off characters, at least the OG Yu-Gi-Oh. Damn, the dude also sounded like he was about to break the desk with like that. sound he made in hitting the table there. Woo, boy. Yo, you know shit too, when even someone like Urada's feeling nervous for a boy like that. Oh, man, this ain't gonna look good. Yeesh. Let's hope our boy has some guards against that. I like that. It's Ataku, like, all dramatically. He sounds like a shonen character announcing their special move. I love it. Ha! He did have a guard. I'm assuming a guard. Oh, what? Yeah, I fucking knew it! I knew it. I knew he was going to have a guard. Let's hope he has a guard. Oh. Oh, he did have a guard. Ha! Good. All right, all right. The irony of the draft check actually ending up in a boy service. I like this because it shows you how smart Yu is. He's able to take something that wasn't max favorable towards him to actually save his bacon here. That's intelligence right there. Pretty much. That's what I love Ghost Stab. It shows that Yu he's even to take even a opportunity. He's able to take an opportunity from a bump in the road. That takes smarts right there and perseverance. Oh shit! This track that plays whenever Yu is about to kick some ass. Whew. Oh, he looked shocked. Yeah. Oh. He is. Huh. Fucking good. Oh, man. I love the sound of that. Yeah, boy. He looks like he's about to fucking cry. Oh, man. I'll get of it. While this doesn't necessarily make Card Fight Vanguard Will+DRESS a good season, I gotta admit, I had this season up below average, but the way where this is going, though, if they stick the landing for this episode, I might actually rate this season at the very most average, which is a good recovery because this season would have been low-cal without these last two episodes. It would have been low-cal worthy. Yo, it looks so awesome. That will be the thumbnail I am going to use. Crazy. Ha! How do you like them apples? Oh, I like how the art style looks so detailed too with the shading. I know, it's kind of hilarious, Ghost Tab. Oh. Look at that. That is looking cute. Oh. Honestly, they sound like a fucking couple that's broken off from the relationship and it was like, we're incompatible. Like, motherfucking Record sounds like a pouty ex-girlfriend with the way he was talking. Let's see if he has it. Let's see if Reika has enough guards for this. Urara, who the fuck said are you on, woman? I'm like, woman, cheer for your boy, damn it. You're in the same group. But you know, no, fuck it. That's what makes Urara cute, though. But you would think, though, Urara would be rooting for Yu 100% of the way, considering this guy threw Blackout under the bus. I'm just saying. Like, he indirectly insulted Urara, too. I'm just saying. But all jokes aside, though, man, the visual quality here is amazing. Wow. They're really pouring the work in this last episode of the season. Now this I use speed lines right here. Make the speed lines look like the actual background. I know, man. This is how you do a last turn card game an answer song that's badass. And I like how it temporarily had like a black and white explosion to emphasize how powerful their cards are, where it looks like it's affecting dimensions. Oh yeah, there's no fucking way. I hope he gets no triggers. Looks like he lost. Yes! I fucking do it! I have faith in my boy. That feels so good. I was like seeing cocky fucks in card game animes choke on their aspirations. Well, yeah, I mean, there's like the second Turtle Boy flies ahead. That's cute though. Shows you how much she cares about her boy. With the way she's crying. Damn, Megumi! No. Oh, I love how the family's so happy. Yeah! Okay, the mother's awesome. I love how she's crying. That's cute. That would have been awesome if he fell on all fours, but at least we have the mother crying tears of joy, though. No one cares about you, green-haired man and boy. No one cares. And here, our boy is the exception to that rule. Okay. Damn! Talk about an angel. I'm like, what the fuck? And honestly, now Raka is going to be motivated to improve. Pretty much. It's like they got to remind us about the characters that weren't characters at all. I don't even know, Ghost Tab. Like this season had so many characters that it was hard to give a shit about any of them. When it comes to some of the new ones, except for Raika, Urata, and Tayo, those are the only 3 new characters that didn't suck. But all the other new characters sucked, though. Well, yeah, obviously, it's going to be hard to become the king. I like this little foreshadowing there. Yes! Oh, man, that sounds like it'd be fucking badass an international tournament. And finally, they're actually going to be upping the stakes because I've been waiting for this. What does it mean by that? What, does Michiru gonna die? By the way, it says take care of those kids? I like how our boy looks so dang satisfied. Oh, yeah, Megumi. You know, I would not mind. Seriously, though, I could both ship you and Megumi with the way this is going. Okay, I gotta admit, this actually was an epic episode. If I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, Ghost Tab, Ghost Tab, You already know this series is never gonna have romance. It's a card game anime. I'd be damn shocked if there was ever a card game anime that has romance. That's what I'm saying. That's a card game anime. Only expect bromance. That's the only thing allowed to exist in these card game animes. Bromance. And that's essentially it. But anyways, here's what I'm going to rate this last episode. Honestly, this last episode was actually 10 out of 10 worthy. It was an exceptionally well done fucking episode. And let me explain why. Pretty much. Which is kind of hilarious if you think about it. Now, here's why I thought this episode was 10 out of 10 worthy. For one, plot progression. We got through the tournament. The conclusion was satisfying because it ended off with an epic duel. It's great setup for the season 4 that's coming in the winter season. So that means there's going to be a 3-month break. Pretty much, Ghost Tab. So that's why there was a lot of progression. Because now I can instantly go to the next arc. And I like how at the very least it's not going to come. Seemingly, it's not going to forget about Rika and Toya because they're going to at the very least be utilized in the next arc, hopefully. That's what I liked about this episode. It emphasizes that there's higher stakes. And aside from that, I like the character moment. At least Rika is softening up a little bit. While, yes, he says edgy shit like, I ain't ever going to soften up. At the very least, he grew enough to actually start to respect Yu Yu's group. So that's actually some nice character progression for him. Now, is it simple character progression for a card game anime? Yes, it is. This is about the type of character progression you would expect from your conventional card game anime. But really, though, even if that's the case, it's still executed well enough. Ghost Tab, let's hope they don't do that. That'd be awful. At least it'd be really awful if they did that. Yeah, you can say Rika was a jolly thought. And here's another thing I loved about this. Well, it depends because since Michiru was a good duelist, but the thing about that, it wouldn't have been as antagonistic. At least with Rika, that's a guy we could root against. Michiru was too likable to be the final boss, so that's why they didn't make him as a final boss, probably. They wanted to probably have someone much more charismatic. And also, Yu lost to Rika, so that's probably why they wanted Rika as like the final opponent, because Rika did scrunge up a lot of high-tier wins, all things considered. I never saw the original card fight, but I heard the original card fight was dog shit when it went to season 3, so I'm not interested in seeing it, but that's interesting. A lot of people say season 3 sucked, and that it killed card fight for them. The original series, anyway. In YouTube and at work, you know it's bad when that one person that actually watches card game anime said they saw it and it's fucking dog shit. And you know it's fucked when even people in my YouTube live chat are saying season 3 is fucking trash too. I'm like, damn. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much, Ghost Tab. That's why no one ever talks about card fight. Ever. Except for that one person at work that I told you about that said season 3 was a piece of shit. And this person is the type of person, he liked Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. He likes Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. So, yeah, that's how you know it sucks. But anyways, back into what I was saying. That's why I thought the character writing was good enough. He had character development, and it was nice getting to see our boy Yu do something competently. That was badass, seeing him actually put in the work. And also the voice acting was absolutely exceptional. But here's the thing, though. Even though this was the last great episode, I can in good conscience give this season a good rating, though, because of how badly the season messed up all the side characters. And here's why. If I had to rate this season on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I got to give this season a 4.75 out of 10, just below average, because even though these last episodes were great, last few episodes, I can't ignore the fact that this season really fucked with a lot of characters. Like, Megumi was thrown into the garbage can. Well, that too, but in all seriousness, though, Megumi was thrown into the garbage can with all their card game matches skipped. Tamari was thrown into the garbage can. She essentially just became a commentating character only, and that's it. All the depth she gained from seasons 2 and 1 when she grew as a character was absolutely gone. And that's kind of sad because this series was one of the few card game animes that had good female characters. That's true. Yeah, Mary got screwed over because she lost against Urara, the walking Deus Ex Machina, and she didn't even have that many epic duels. Yeah, pretty much. Urara pretty much ravaged her, and then her winning her first match against Yu was kind of bullshit. So even though, yeah, I liked Urara as a character, her feats did not match the feats of a character just barely starting card game matches. That's why the season had so many flaws. And not just that, but you had all these characters like that green-haired father with the kid. They mentioned how he and Toya had an epic match, yet we never got to see any of that so-on epic match. This season had a lot of just telling us things that happened without showing us. So Urara wasn't the only problem. Pretty much. And then Urara's whole issue about only focusing on the things around her. That didn't really feel like a big issue where she only focuses on what she's doing, because here's the thing. It's like Urara's issue just added drama just for the sake of drama. Because with her, they could have just had her maybe just deal with the pressure as an issue itself, but the writers didn't go with that route. So some of the drama in this season felt forced. Not saying all the drama felt forced. I thought the drama with Michiru having a sickness was good. I liked Urara Ghost Tab, but only when she was used as comedy Ghost Tab. That's it. That's the I did like Urara, but I didn't love her though. And she did pretty much wrecked Meri as a character. Well, not as a character, but she made Meri into a joke, essentially. So yeah, those are the issues with the season. And then don't even get me started on not just the female characters being thrown into the garbage can. They also threw Tsukasa into the garbage can. Remember when they emphasized his bond with Samani? Where the fuck was that? We didn't get to see much of the relationship this season that we saw in seasons 1 and 2. We didn't get to see Tsukasa do much. No, he didn't even get to duel. Like, this season was like, fuck you, Tsukasa. The only legacy character in this season that got anything was just Toya. That's it. That's about... Wow. And this season really could have been great. Pretty much. Like, this season, honestly, if I had to say, this season would have been better off if it would have had literally 24 episodes. True. And here's another thing. Yeah, it felt like sometimes the sisters got more spotlight than some of the legacy characters Ghost had. And that's the issue with this season. It's like, this season introduced so many new characters. Like, you introduced Tayo, you introduced Raika, and you introduced Michiru, and they were all good new characters, but the only legacy character that got good treatment was just Yu and Toya. That's it. Every other legacy character, they just went out like noobs or got off-screened. That's what was wrong with this season. Yeah, this season did a good job in handling the main characters, but the appeal of the series for me was not just the main character, but every other character getting spotlight. But unfortunately, all that growth that Megumi got and wanting to stand on her own 2 feet without her Nichan around, all that stuff for Meri mellowing out was gone because we didn't get to see her do much of dueling or have any comedic moments or levity or none of that shit. All that build-up with Samani being a capable duelist, it's all gone because she was just relegated to being just a girl that's just a commentator. That's it. That's the only... that's the only thing I can say. That's why the season was disappointing. I mean, it ain't like the season didn't have any upsides. I mean, the card game matches that they didn't see. Oh, and here's another thing that damns the season. All the skipped card game matches. Holy fuck. Who in the fuck thought it was a good idea to give the season just 13 episodes? Wow. That's another thing that really damned this season too. And yeah, that's what I thought. Story-wise, the season wasn't that well done. Character-wise, I'll give it credit. It gave Rika some growth when he mellowed out at the end of the season. It was nice getting to see you realize that he should scout out his opponents more. I like that growth. And where Yu became more creative with his deck. And not just that, but I do like Tayo as a character. And Michiro was actually cool too, where he takes the loss like a champion. And that's, yeah, I agree. The music was top tier, which I'll get to that. And that's what, from a character standpoint, I actually think they did, no. But it had weaknesses, though, because even though, yeah, there is, again, the main characters got focused, some of them, a lot of the mains from the previous seasons didn't. So that's why there was more downsides and upsides. Man. And yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the script. Like, the script had moments where it's like, yeah, it had moments where it's like, oh man, this shit is fucking epic. But I can't ignore the downsides though. Because here's the thing, I have to look at the whole season as a fucking whole. I can't just be like, oh yeah, season 3 had an amazing last 3 episodes. But then there's the other 9 episodes that weren't so good. I mean, last 3 episodes are good, and maybe one of the middle ones was good. But I can't ignore the other 9 episodes that either rushed shit or they were mediocre. Pretty much, and that's another thing too, Ghost Tab. This season didn't even work that well as a card advertising because they were just skipping all the card games. It's like, animators, aren't you supposed to promote the card game? Why are you skipping the card game matches? That's a little bit counterproductive. You're trying to promote a card game franchise, right? Right, animators? Pretty much. Except for like maybe the last few episodes, Ghost, that when they actually tried. But that wasn't enough for me to think the season's saved, though. Because, it just wasn't enough. Unfortunately. But yeah. That's with a heavy heart. I gotta rate this season. Oh, I will say this, though. The music was fantastic. That's about it. That's the only thing I can say. Music was fantastic, and the animation art quality were absolutely exceptional. And the voice acting was A tier. Those are like the only upsides I can say about this season. But other than that, this season was a big-ass disappointment. But in saying that, I'm still going to look forward to season 4, though, because who knows? Maybe when it finally gets to season 4, hopefully the writers will learn the lessons from this season and they'll learn to pace themselves better. I can only hope. Yeah, that's the thing I like. The small worm scene with the family being happy. That's about the only thing good about it. But yeah. Pretty much, Ghost Tab. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the season, though. It's a disappointment. But at the same time, though, this season, even though it did get below average, I'm not going to put this anime in my worst anime of the year list. Because this season did enough to not be in that locale status. But at the same time, though, I couldn't rate this average because this is Card Fight. I have high standards for this series, and this series didn't meet them for this season. They met them in seasons 1 and 2, but it didn't meet them in this season. That's why I can't give it an average rating because, yeah, I may have had fun in some moments, but then they fucked up badly in so many elements. But at the same time, this ain't on the fucking locale status as Rent a Girlfriend season 2, and need a locale like, say, anime like, yeah, pretty much anime like that. That's the one that really pissed me the fuck off. And a few other ones that ended the season too. That also pissed me the fuck off. Like, for example, another animes that pissed me the fuck off were also anime Like, say, Love All Play. That was a piece of shit this season. That was one of the worst anime I've ever seen. Love All Play. That's actually even worse than Rent a Girlfriend, actually. If y'all can believe that. That one was truly trash. The Devil's a Part-Timer Season 3 might actually get into the trash tier with how mediocre it is. That series is fucking... It's close to being in the fucking landfill zone with how trashy it's been lately. And then there is also the... What's it called? Oh, yeah. Nah, the name of the series slipped my mind, but I know it was a big-ass disappointment, though. Oh, yeah, Smile the Astronotoria, the animation. That one was also a piece of shit. So those three are definitely going to be on my worst anime of the year list. Those three, when all is said and done. This series may have fucked up, but at least it didn't fuck up as badly as those. It has a cool opening, Ghost, but it's a piece of shit series. It made it... Naturally, it's not surprising, Ghost Tab, because Season 1 made a fuckload of money. It sold 10,000 DVDs and Blu-rays at the time. That actually wasn't... No, Ghost Tab, that's where you're wrong. It wasn't a surprise. The surprise was, yeah, it was hated, but Season 1 made money. The surprise actually was that it took them that long to make a Season 2. That was the surprise. Because Season 1 actually did make money. Season 1 was hella profitable. No. The surprise was that they waited this long when all the hype died. No, but dude, the DVDs and Blu-rays sold a lot. Yeah, but regardless, it doesn't matter if the reception for the ending of a light novel is bad. If it made profit as an anime, it'll get more seasons. Creators don't care about negative reception about the ending of source material. They care the previous season made money. They could give a shit. As long as it makes a profit, it did. And it made a profit, the anime. Season 2 is not going to be so profitable. Season 2 is going to probably sell, and I checked the stats, it's going to sell 1/5 of what Season 1 sold. So Season 2, yeah, the popularity died. Yeah, it was cool, but I gave it an average rating. It was average to me. It's only going to get above average if it gets to Season 2 because it just ended. It needs to get more seasons. But regardless, I did enjoy it, though. But anyways, right before I go, let me just say thank you to Ghost Tab for commenting on the live chat. Thank you to everyone else for which, yeah, they did, but it was a bad idea showing every girl, though, in the last episode of the series. That was a terrible idea because at that point, they essentially made those girls characters that are just meant to have their pussies fucked and not actual characters. That was the terrible thing that the episode did. It was still a decent season, but damn, they spoiled the surprise for anyone that could have potentially been anime only. That's not hinting, Ghost Tab. That's bad writing. It's bad writing because you're essentially spoiling that the main character is going to survive. That's bad writing, man. That's just bad writing. Even when that first episode first came out, Ghost Tab, even novel readers, this is even like during my reaction, I was like, that's a spoiler. And even light novel readers were thinking something similar too. When I read my anime, they were even thinking that's a spoiler. That's bad writing, Ghost Tab. They essentially spoil it. Ghost Tab, you got to realize that's bad writing because you're giving spoilers. Ghost Tab, I'm trying to tell you that it doesn't matter if those even the source material. That's bad writing. You're essentially spoiling that the main character is never going to die in the labyrinth. You pretty much take away all urgency in the series because not every single time we know in the labyrinth, every single time he goes there, we know he's going to survive. The labyrinth's never going to be dangerous. And not just that, but it spoils the fact that he's going to gain all these new slaves. That's the issue. Yeah, they showed it in the opening, but was that good writing? No, it wasn't. That was bad writing. I know that, Ghost Tab. What I'm trying to tell you is that's bad writing. Yes, they show them in the opening, but is that good writing? That's bad writing. They essentially spoil all the twists. That's not good writing. Like, that's bad because they essentially get rid of all the surprise for all the anime onlys. That's why the series, I had to give it like an average rating because they fucked up. And even people were kind of agreeing with me. They were like, yeah, it pretty much shows from like the production staff that they have no faith in the series getting a season 2. It shows a lack of faith on their part that they were not going to get a season 2. Because usually that only, I know. I'm just trying to emphasize it for anyone else that hasn't seen the series Ghost Step, that is bad writing. Yeah, the series was fun, but was it well written? It wasn't well written, but yeah, it was a fun series though. But even though it was a badly written series, that would have been a bad idea if they would have done that. Thankfully, Oda isn't like that. Huh. But yeah, thankfully One Piece didn't do that. But anyways, right before I go, because I gotta react to Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, let me just say thank you to Ghost for calling in the live chat. Thank you everyone else for watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share, rate, comment, subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And I hope you have a great day or night, y'all. And I'll see you later if you join for my Yu-Gi-Oh! Reaction or my card fight reaction when Season 4 comes out. Bye-bye, y'all.